To our next topic we go. These comments from Myles Garrett came on Friday, but based on some of the things that we've said yesterday and today, I wanted to bring them back up. And Dustin, we'll start with you after I read this comment because of something you said a second ago. Myles on Friday asked about his future with the Browns, and Myles said, quote, "I am committed to winning. As long as the team and the organization are doing so and they're committed to that same thing, then I'm all on board. But if we're thinking other than winning, if it's tanking or rebuilding, that's not me," end quote. Dustin, earlier you said when it comes to whoever they hire as a head coach, it may not work and probably will not work because of the owner. And you said in year one it will be incredibly difficult to put together a winning team.
Yeah, Myles is not going to be happy next year.
That was my question.
He is not going to be a happy
How's this
camper.
going to end then with Myles Garrett? Could we go through a whole nother summer of trade rumors, trade requests if he's not part of this?
Is the trade more likely?
Well, listen, I certainly hope that Myles Garrett is not a distraction next year because, like, it's going to be a rebuild. We have two skilled players on offense that we feel halfway decent about.
Harold and Quinshawn.
Yes.
And one guy's coming off of a devastating leg injury.
Yeah.
That who knows what's going to happen there if he's going to be 100% by the time the season starts next year. So
you can't rebuild the entire offense in one offseason.
I mean, like, Myles is delusional. I mean, I love you, buddy. You're an amazing player, but this is what you signed up for.
He knew what the
That's
team
what I'm saying.
He knew.
And he leveraged it to the 10th degree.
He got paid. He's a great player. He's just got to live with it.
It's just laughable.
I need him to be delusional. You know why I need you to
hold their feet to the fire?
Nah, like, look, man, I need him at this point in his career. That's the only thing that's keeping him together is delusion of grandeur. Like you had, like when you got the delusional part of Myles Garrett is why he felt like on a 0-win team he could break the sack record. See, speaking stuff into existence is a thing.
What's his goal next year?
Hey, break that record. I need 3 defensive player years in a row. He got to find something.
Trade him for 2 first-round picks.
Yep.
Yes.
You can't. We can't. Bull, you know this.
I sure would.
Bull.
Why?
You just threw a grenade. You know you can't trade him with that type of money coming off the books. You know it. That's why you smiling. you just smile. You little devilish thing. You. Now I'll tell you this. You know you can't trade him.
The Browns is building to 29. Yep.
So,
I sure would.
Hey, but guess what? For them to build to 29, they gotta make some things happen in 26 and 27, and at least play the charade. Here's what I'm saying. You need somebody to come in and build a level of hope. I need a fresh set of eyes on stuff, and I need people to be delusional. Nobody plays the game of football without some delusion. This is a dangerous sport. Mm-hmm. You just said you ain't going to make no money. It's hard. It's difficult. It's cold outside.
Why is it that a defensive tackle is second in sacks?
Hey, he played well this year.
And he missed half the season.
Crazy.
So my thing is, if I get Myles Garrett, and I need him to, ain't that what we told him to do? We need somebody to make them believe, right? Mm-hmm. We need somebody to get them to play hard. Even and the Cleveland,
but he did know what he was coming up against.
But
you know,
I'll give him credit. Myles Garrett got them to play hard the last 2 games of the season when nothing counted. They played hard and won. That's what we want, don't we?
I guess he can go for the record again.
You smoke crack, don't you?
Yeah, smoke crack.
Where's that from?
Lean on me. Lean on me. On the roof. Nah, we want to
jump. Go ahead and jump, son.
Look, man, I see these teams. I saw the Washington Commanders. I seen a lot of teams go from worst to first. I done seen them a lot. I done seen Chad Pennington.
The Patriots just did it.
I need that. That's what I want. I want that. No. I got to believe that if I get the right dude and I get the right quarterback, that I could get that.
It's possible.
That's what you got to believe.
It's possible.
So
Jimmy
and Andrew Berry, please get back to work and let's keep cooking. We need that energy. And I like what he's saying. I'm not going to sit here and take these L's. My life is running out. You ain't promised tomorrow, bro. We can be about it. I can leave here today and be gone. You better leave what you got today. You better be in the fierce urgency of right now, bull. That's not me. And I like what he said because, look, if I could get Denzel and I could get Schlesinger was a dude that had to carry him off the doggone field.
That's true.
I can win with those efforts. I just need a leader of men and an offensive mind, and we can start that process.
So no Myles Garrett to the Chiefs for the 9th pick this year or the first round of next year?
Absolutely. Listen, if you can make it work financially, Mr.
You got 3 first-round picks this year.
And that's why you watch the show.
Do it in a heartbeat.
If you can make it work financially.
I don't think anybody can. They can't really trade him with that contract, can they?
No.
There's always a way.
There's a will, there's a way.
Now listen, hey, does that mean you keeping Deshaun Watson? I'm gonna ask you. So if trade Myles Garrett for them picks, does that mean you okay with keeping Watson after that?
I get rid of them both.
How about what if they
Go to the record.
Well,
I want them to
here
go
we're
ahead.
gonna get crazy now, right? 3-team trade.
3-team deals in the
Does that happen in the NFL?
Has that ever happened?
Browns get the first overall pick in the draft.
Oh my God.
Raiders.
Who you trying to fleece?
All right, hold on. Here.
Raiders
Hold on, let's
get the 6th pick, which is the Browns' current pick.
Okay.
The 9th pick, which is the Chiefs' current pick. The Chiefs' 2nd-round pick next year, and the Browns' 1st-round pick next year, and then the Raiders get the Chiefs' 2nd-round pick next year, the Browns' 1st-round pick next year, and the Chiefs get Myles Garrett.
What
So
are the
to
Raiders
clarify-
getting?
So what is the Raiders?
Raiders
do?
getting nothing.
No, the Raiders are getting picked 6 and 9 this year.
Okay.
A first next year.
A
and
first
second.
and a second next year. First from the Browns, second from the Chiefs.
Off the top of your head.
No, first from the Chiefs, second from the Browns.
Yeah, okay. I see. I know. I still get what you're
Myles
saying.
Garrett goes to the Chiefs. Browns get the first pick in this draft.
Actually,
Take
that
Mendoza.
is.
They would
I'm gonna give you
they'd
credit
hang
for
the
it.
phone up on you.
Hey,
Who would?
I feel like the Raiders would hang the phone up on you.
Nah. And listen, that's a real off
They
the
need
top
a
of his head.
quarterback. They
Can't
got
see-
the number 1 pick.
If they love Mendoza, they wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
Or
and-
more.
and
If
they
you're
would-
the Browns, would you trade Myles Garrett, the 6th pick this year, and a 2nd rounder next year for Mendoza, essentially? Do you like him enough that you would do that?
No.
For Mendoza,
I'm asking.
I thought you was gonna say Mahomes. Mendoza, no.
That certainly would not be enough for Mahomes.
I thought he was gonna say more or something. I
You'd
said
have to give up 10. There's no price that you would give up that they would give up Mahomes. Nothing.
You could get Lamar.
I wouldn't trade, even with Joe Burrow's injuries, I wouldn't trade him for
anything.
anything. There's nothing I would trade
John
him for.
Harbaugh still got a job, huh?
He does.
Why
He
is
should be
that?
fired, in my opinion.
Why is everybody talking
As
about
good a
like
coach as
Lamar
he is.
Jackson getting traded? And when is that coming from?
Lamar Jackson?
They said
Yeah.
Lamar
There's
lazy. and-
rumblings that Harbaugh and Lamar maybe are not on the best
At
of
odds.
terms.
You
Would be the
can't.
right way
You
to put it.
can't.
I mean, you can't. Harbaugh is a coach. I mean, unless you're just like, okay, we need just a new voice. 18 years he's been there, and like they were.
They've been a disaster in the playoffs,
Well,
though,
to be
in
fair,
recent years.
Lamar missed a month this year or more, and they were 1-5, and the kid's got a chip shot field goal to go to the playoffs.
Yeah. So
I give that Tyler
No.
Loop credit, man. He stood up in front of the media after that game.
He's a tough kid, man.
That took a lot. Like a lot of guys would have not faced the music in that situation.